All right, what up, Who That Nation? Tonight, man, we're gonna chop it up about a significant milestone that was achieved in today's game versus the Titans. Usually, when we're talking about milestones, the first name that comes up is Drew Brees, and really, he's the only one that's been achieving milestones, records, and all of that. But today we want to give you guys a new guy. You guys already know who he is, Michael Thomas. This guy is the new guy on the rise. He's definitely here to stay, and he just achieved a significant milestone so early in his career. Today, Michael Thomas broke the record for most catches caught in a season with 144. The record was 143. He got 144 and one game remaining. Shout out to Michael Thomas for breaking that record. B Dub, what's your thoughts on this significant milestone being made?
My thoughts are I'm glad to be alive and a human being on this earth to witness greatness like this. And um, to all the maybe the young athletes that might be tuning in and listening, just know this: like when you have people that doubt you and doubt where you come from and where you're ranked and where you should be, that hunger sets in, and then when that hunger sets in, you can really achieve anything that you want. So almost like you need haters, bro. You don't want to be that guy on the top, because when you're up there, then you have to fulfill that need. And so Michael Thomas has always been kind of overlooked guy, and you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, because that's kind of how the media is. Like, oh, once he gets paid, he's not going to do well. But all he does is put in work and excels to greatness. The dude is one of the greatest receivers I think that I'll ever watch in my entire life. And what we saw and what we've been watching is nothing but greatness, man. And just a big shout out to Mike, man. This dude is very underrated, bro. Very underrated. And you're not going to get the big flashy 80-yard passes. That's not what we need. This dude is redefining the wide receiver position. Congratulations, Mike, man. You deserve every single bit, bro. Every bit.
Yes, sir. WD, man, what you got for Mike?
Man, congratulations, Michael Thomas, man. You know, all the talk, man, all the haters, man, just talking about he runs slants. I mean, he just been doing it big, man. If you realize every year he seems to get better and better. It's almost unreal, man. And I mean, you know, we made comparisons that, you know, he was almost like another Marcus Colston. And no disrespect to Marcus Colston, man. Marcus Colston, he did his thing, man. But Mike, man, he's just on another level, man.
Yeah.
Now, my question would be, you know, is he considered the best receiver in the game right now? Because I think he's making that case right now.
No doubt about it.
I believe so.
There's no question, man. And it was kind of funny that Sean Payton went to the old bag of tricks, bro. He throws Taysom Hill in there to tie the record, to throw the pass of Michael Thomas, to tie Marvin Harrison, bro. I mean, it's unbelievable, man, like how that happened. But it kind of solidifies in an undertone of greatness. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it doesn't matter. Like, oh, well, he only did it because he has Drew Brees. Well, he had Drew, he had Teddy, and he had the Mormon missile throwing him passes. It doesn't matter. Nobody can guard Mike. Nobody can stop him. It don't matter who's throwing him the ball. Man, it's greatness, bro. It's true greatness that we're witnessing, bro. And that dude's got the heart of a lion, bro. He's a killer, man. I love it.
All right. And let's not forget. I know you was talking about the young people watching, this take place. Let's just go through his track record. Came out of Ohio State. He wasn't the number one wide receiver in the class. You had Laquan Treadwell came out. Wasn't they talking about comparing him to Calvin Johnson? It was something like that with Treadwell. They was hyping him up, and we see where he's at now. Um, Michael Thomas basically a second round pick. You know, he was picked up in the second round, so what no teams really, had their fingers licking their chops ready to get him. So like I said, he just paving the way for young people to see this coming up. This is an example to watch right here. Second round draft pick came in. You put your mind to what you want to do. Show up the work. You work hard, and you hear when Breeze is out here saying, Mike, he shows up to work. He catch every rep like it's game time match and in practice. When he's saying all of that, that's how it's going down. So when you come from second round pick, you come all the way up, put your mind to what you want to do, and you see what he's doing right now.
It's unbelievable. The grind, the hard work, and then the manifestation of your hard work coming into fruition, and it really happening, bro. It's the pure example, the visual example that we get to watch the greatness of as fans, to watch what we're seeing, bro. Like, and I can't stress that enough that you want to be underlooked. Please underlook me if you're a young athlete coming in, because that's what every young athlete needs. We need more haters, bro, so we can just shine and go, watch what I'm gonna do. It's unbelievable, man. And they're like, yeah, the money's gonna change, Mike. The money only made him greater, bro. Now he just utilizes his talents. The man broke the record, and he's got another game left. Think about that. 100 years of football. The man broke the record, and he's got an entire game left with 3 different quarterbacks throwing him the football. It may never happen in our lifetime again, ever.
Right. And what you said about the contract, that was the richest for a wide receiver in NFL history. He's definitely done lived up to it. So I know it was some talks earlier about, is he starting to become a prima donna? I really don't know where that came from. I guess it was like some commentators and stuff saying like a prima donna. I really didn't see none of that. But I mean, he's playing up to his contract, man. All that money, he's earning every bit of it. So just shout out to him, man. And that's basically all I gotta say, man. Just we lucky to have you, man. We lucky to have you. Shout out to the coaching staff for doing your scout report on them, taking your chance on them. Once again, he was a second round pick. You took a chance on the guy, and he's not came in and became a franchise player for the team, for years to come. He definitely gonna retire here. They're not gonna let him walk out the door, you know. So we got us a gym.
We got a pure gym. And remember, Michael Thomas used to always throw up the shh, but he was saying, be quiet, everybody be quiet, because I'm about to show y'all what's about to happen. It's about to be showtime. So he was not only quieting everybody else, he was quieting himself to say, I'm about to unleash the beast. And now we're watching. And there's no doubt about this, ESPN, NFL Network, no matter how y'all want to spin it, you cannot unspin what you're seeing. The greatest single individual effort by a wide receiver in 100+ years of the game of football. Digest that, eat that, absorb that, understand that, and put some goddamn respect on that man's name, Michael Thomas. Merry Christmas.
Sir. WD.
Just one more thing, man. At the same time, you can say that he can be second in MVP behind Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can definitely consider him the first receiver to, be MVP. I know that's unlikely that's going to happen, given what Lamar did. But Yeah, man. I'm just saying that's the type of production he put up this season.
If Lamar wasn't doing the spectacular things that he's doing up in there, Mike should be the front runner.
Right.
But we see what Lamar doing. But
And I said the same thing, WD. That I mean, I said today after he broke the record, and then they took the touchdown away because that's what the refs do, you know. Anyway, I digress. If Lamar wasn't going off like he is, and Lamar deserves it, bro. That dude's playing lights out. He's playing lights out, bro. He deserves it. But to not even recognize Michael Thomas, if I'm a voter and I'm not even like I'm looking through like, oh well, who's the next quarterback? Most valuable players, like where would this team be without this person? Whoever it is, quarterback, defensive player. Normally it's a quarterback. The New Orleans Saints would not be where they are right now without Michael Thomas. And there's no bones about it, no beans about it. We know it. Everybody else knows it. Congrats, Mike, bro. The highest honor, bro. You did it, man. Nobody can take it away.
so, all right, who that nation, man? That'll about wrap things up. We just wanted to take our time out, a few minutes, and just acknowledge greatness that is on our team. You know, like I said, when it comes to records and stuff, all we hear is breeze, which is definitely deserving of him. But now we have another guy, that's getting his name out there as well. So we got a whole career with this guy. So let's just, buck our chin straps and let's just get ready to ride. And it's gonna be it's gonna be some other records he break. This is just the first one, but this is a magnificent record at this early stage of his career that he's broke. So that about do it, Who That Nation. This your boy CB. If anybody else don't have anything to say, we out. Who that?
Who that?
For life.